All right, good morning. Welcome to Real Stocks. Let's see what's going on today. It's coming up on Fed announcement date. Also, there's going to be a couple of really heavy earning hitters, at least in the leading market sectors, coming in tomorrow and the following day. We saw yesterday crazy kind of a day in the market. Square took it on the chin. A lot of stocks took it on the chin yesterday. So we're just going to have to weather this storm and see what comes out the other end. I think that's basically what I'm doing here. Nasdaq down 0.83%. All right. Boy, charged with assault after dodgeball injury. Sounds good. Stupid. It's dodgeball. You're going to get hit in the face with a ball. All right. Not bad. Nasdaq's bad. That's going to throw that down a little bit, but see what our distribution day count is. Trump rips China Beyond Meat butchered. It's the headline there on IBD. That's funny. Let's see if yesterday was a distribution day. Doesn't look like it on the futures, but let's see what it says. Volume fell on both main exchanges. So still four distribution days on the S&P and 3 on the Nasdaq. Could easily change that today if they want to, though. Monitor IBD's key stocks list for terrible action by true market leaders. They often lead the market lower. HDFC had staged a dramatic decline the past few weeks. The big cap lender snipped its 50-day moving average and heavy turnover, triggering a key sell rule. Insperity plunged 25% in a whale of turnover. That's weird. What are they, a ware company? Hey, Rob. Yeah, I don't. The market right now is waiting for that Fed announcement. There's also apparently a Trump China tweet that went out that kind of spooked people. So we could be back on to weirdness. Which usually doesn't bode well for staying super heavy unless you just have some key data points that you're watching and stuff like that. But I don't really have any key data points that I'm watching um, at this moment in time. I don't like action like this for a number of reasons. I mean, look, it's not dead, but It's above the 50-day moving average. That's good. Did come back quite a bit, but just the fact that it's sold off that aggressively is a little hard. Yeah, good. Well, oh, this was kind of good weirdness up here. This wasn't too bad, but over here we've been kind of losing a little momentum. We had a couple of things move, but we've been noting it the past, this week and last week that the market's kind of losing a little bit of momentum. So again, we do have the Fed announcement coming up about their rate cut. If they're going to cut rates, whether it's going to be a quarter point or a half point, how that's going to work out. So they're probably tanking the market so that they'll cut rates more. Is probably what they're doing. They do weird stuff. Beyond Meat down 17% this morning. Oh, had earnings. They had earnings. Lost way more than was anticipated, but hasn't stopped people from buying this kind of stuff before. Chegg looks like it had earnings and did decent. Overstock trying to continue a run from yesterday. Sand Chop KGKG looks like it's getting a little froggy. That looks really good. There's kind of a general curl right there, Rob. Right there. I talk about those all the time, and not all the time, but we notice those often, and I guess I do talk about it often enough to call it all the time, but I like these general curls that kind of have a sequence of higher lows continuously. Can lead to some good things. Square actually starting out the day flat here. That's not bad. Better than most. Look at that. Definitely better than most. LK holding pretty strong up here. GLD also holding fairly strong. Kind of looks like late yesterday that did a defensive buy on gold. I could maybe put my trade back on after the look of yesterday. Maybe. I could maybe do that. Yeah, if the market kind of goes, gold probably could get a boost too. Go check the global watch list. Ooh, wow. Look at, there's only, oh, okay, that's a little better. Still only like half of a screen is green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and less than half of one is green. So not very healthy market action right here generally. I think they're going to wait for a lot of these big news announcements to really get something going. So I would probably wait too, because they could dump this thing pretty quick if they really wanted to. They've already taken some profits on the leaders. They don't mind dumping the losers. Then if they start dumping them all in mass, then it's pretty much done. More volume on the curl. I haven't really noticed a volume requirement for the curl, but that's to be honest with you, I've never seen anyone talk about a curl, so I don't. It may be kind of a brand new phenomenon, to be honest with you. I've never heard anybody talk about it. I just think it's noticing the curl in a good place on the chart really is kind of what I've come to the conclusion of. I haven't noticed any volume signatures. I'll keep a lookout though. But I think the point of a curl is kind of similar to a pocket pivot, is that it's a certain type of price action that leads to bullish behavior. All right, okay, looks like just drop down into the red there. Okay. So there's okay, dropping further into the red. Yeti taking off 2% this morning. Carvana and NASDAQ 0.7 something percent. Trying to see when the Fed's going to cut rates. Top 5 sectors after a Fed rate cut: materials, industrials, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, and energy after rate cuts. That's interesting. Bottom 5 sectors: information technology, utilities, but everything's up. They're just up less. It's like 0.58%. The Fed will announce its decision on whether to adjust interest rates at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. So tomorrow. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit on the sidelines until then. It's tomorrow. 2 p.m. Eastern Time would be 11 a.m. my time. So I'll have to make sure that I'm home. Dow falls 150 points after Trump attack on China dampers hope of a trade deal. What did he say? Let's see what Trump said. What did he say? In a series of tweets, China is not keeping its promise of buying more U.S. agricultural products. China is doing very badly. Worst year in 27 was supposed to start buying our agricultural product now. No signs they are doing so. That's the problem with China. They just don't come through. You know what's funny? This is the same fight we had like 7 months ago. Trade war and rates. That's it. That's all we've been doing for the past half of a year's trade war and rates. Trade war and rates. I guess what's more important, trade war or rates? It's a good question. More than 52% of S&P 500 companies have reported quarterly results thus far. FactSet data shows 75% of those companies have posted a better than forecast profit. Hmm. Wow. Good for him. All right, so Nasdaq popping back up a little bit here, only down 0.56%. Overstock up 6%. Looks like it had a little pop and drop. Also has earnings coming up, 8/8. Oh, that's about a week out. It's not too bad. LK taking it on the chin this morning, down 7%. That's a big red candle right there. Someone taking some profits off the table. A run from 19 to 27 will do that for you. Easily could come back, but I'm not sure I'm jumping in front of that one just yet. My buddy Kiwi found a little bit of... Oh, look at that overnight print right there. That's a little scary. Looks like it's coming back this morning. Trying to reverse higher. GLD about flat. Chegg overstock. TLRA. This thing's looking good. Some pocket pivots. Earnings 8/6. So 1 week from today. I don't know. We could see a breakout. Volume today. Not. We're only 20 minutes in. We don't have a tremendous amount of volume coming in though. That definitely could change. Like I said, we're coming up here. This is one I've been kind of watching. One of those micro caps. Or a super stock. Sorry, it's not necessarily a micro cap. I don't really know what cap it is. Let's go check it out. I'll check it out on yeah, let's go to investors.com. Definitely, it's not really a thin floated stock either. 529,000 shares traded. That's fine. 99 relative strength rating and a 94 composite rating. Both of those are top notch, so that's pretty good. Provides premium video publishers and content owners maximize advertising space. Okay, so they help video people make money outside of YouTube, essentially. 17% EPS change last quarter, which is not very good. Sales is 42%, which is much better. So either they're just starting their run. Market cap's 372 million, so they're a tiny guy. They could 3x and get to $1 billion, and that would be fairly normal. TELARIA. Let's look it up. Talaria, video management platform. The definitive guide to a VMP. What's a VMP? Well, their video header looks good. A little grainy, but that's okay. The future of TV advertising. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, Cyber and Match. Yeah. Cyber is flat right now, which is good. And Match is down 0.69%. Let's look at the daily chart. Get rid of some of these lines. It's not doing too bad. It's consolidating a little bit here and declining volume, so not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. Most of my stocks have kind of they're kind of split in two ones. There's three down here. Match is stuck in the middle, down 0.69%, and pretty much everything else is green over here. So I'm not really that mad here. Hey, what's up, Nick? I want to look at this Talaria. Let's go take a look at these guys. So about Talaria. News and views, investor relations, reputation of a legacy of technology, innovation, customer service integrity, advertising powers, content we love. Lots of white people. Products in action. Request a demo. VMP overview. Video management platform. Engineer the most robust suite of analytics, automated decision, and integrated programmatic and direct monetization tools in the industry. Global publishers require total command of their businesses to allow independent solutions and power unbiased decisions for the best revenue outcomes. $30 plugged-in demand partners count until areas. So Trade Desk, Adobe Cloud Marketing, DoubleClick by Google. Not sure those other ones. Premium content partners. I guess they just do analytics for videos. Well, it seems to be going well for them. Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. They're back in the negative. So they failed that little breakout attempt there this morning on very low volume. Sounds about right. Earnings coming up in a week. Maybe we'll still chop around down there. Square seems to be oscillating this morning between positive and negative. Took it on the chin pretty deep yesterday morning. Came back nicely. And overnight's doing weird stuff. And selling off a little bit again this morning, but finding support down there at 79.5. So we'll see. Like I said, the Fed announcement is tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time, whatever that is to you. In Arizona, that's 11 a.m. And I may just hang out until then. I may just wait and see what the Fed does and how the market reacts, and then make a decision on any investments. Maybe I'll go live at that point. I may or may tomorrow. I may or may not be here, so I can't say that I'm going to or not. It's kids' last week of school, so I got to get one to the dentist, and we're gonna do some other fun stuff. So we may just run out of time. A Biomed has been working pretty nicely out of this trend line right there. Has earnings coming up real soon. 8-1 before market. That's Friday or Thursday? That's Thursday before market for a Biomed. Oh, that'd have been a perfect play right there. How come I see stuff after the fact? Got to see stuff before the fact. So I think I'm actually get out of here a little bit early today, guys. So if you guys have any questions or want me to look at something, let me know. I'll give you a minute or two to give me something to look at. But I think I may get out of here and work on another project for a little bit. But yeah, Rob, that would be fun. So I'll see if I can make that happen. It's just coming at a weird time with the kids. Yeah, I'm not really enthused by much this morning. Kind of boring. Let's go through the daily movers list and see if there's anything interesting. SLCA, which hasn't seen movement in a while. Trex popping up on earnings this morning, breaking a couple of trend lines we've had. Ring gapping up a tremendous amount. Chegg, we noted that one after earnings. NBIX. Why are you stuck in a huge range? That's weird. That's really weird. Go from 0.31 to 58. Looks like a 100-to-1 reverse stock split. DR Horton. My wife's actually going to apply, or I think she did, or is going to apply for a job with them. There's a nice cup with handle. Unfortunately, there's no prior uptrend, so this would just be considered a flat base probably at best. Yep, that would be a flat base contender for DHI. I'm going to add that to my actionable list. Because that is a flat base, my friends. It's exactly what that is. STNE and Rig. Rig having a good day. Man, look how low that thing is. $5. This was up huge. 163, yeah. I remember that run. Rig was huge. Now it's not. All right, guys. Well, I didn't see any questions come through. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna work on my software project a little bit. Steal some time here. I'm in a good place with it. I'm gonna keep going. So, all right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see if I can be back tomorrow for the Fed decision. Like I said. So have a good day, guys. Stay safe out there. I will see you tomorrow.